applause for these guys. So the students have been working on their songs for a year, maybe a little bit more on one song. These guys had a lot less time than that to learn all of these songs and then rehearse one time earlier today. So they're doing a really good job. That's a tall task to ask for. Very difficult to do. So I'm going to introduce Marcus Dawson, our vocalist. Marcus has been singing all day. He's been singing since noon. I don't know how he's doing it. But I've worked with Marcus on many occasions, many gigs. He's a pleasure to work with. Usually when I'm working with him, he's also playing bass and sharing vocal responsibilities. He's just a joy to work with. One thing about him, when he plays bass, I'm not even going to explain it because it's too complicated, but he has this feel that I feel like I'm tightroping on top of it because I have to maintain it for it to feel right. But he has this amazing feel that I love playing with him. And his voice is just great. So thanks, Marcus, for being here and singing with us. Next, these other three guys are all members of the 300th Army Band with myself. So that's how I know these guys. Which I am sure all three of them are very proud to be part of. And so I actually work with all three of them quite regularly with our Army rock band. And so I want to introduce them. First on guitar, Luca Daci. On keyboards, John Berglund. And for one day, I get to be in charge of this guy, so I'm trying to be very nice to him so it doesn't come back to haunt me later. And I'm gonna address him as I should. Sergeant First Class Richard Berglund on bass. Thanks to all of you guys for all the work you did all day today and all the prep leading up to it. I know it's a lot to do. I really appreciate it. All right, next student we have up here on the drum set, Jack Follen. Jack also been playing with me, and it'll be in December. It'll be 6 years that he's been taking lessons with me, and you'll see how good he's become. He's doing really, really well, and I'll tell a story. I like to tell at least one story about everybody. I remember Jack. I started teaching when he was 7, and at first I was like, we're doing. I remember the first couple lessons, like explaining things to him, and I'm like, this kid's not listening to me. So he look somewhere else. So I'm gonna catch him. So I'm gonna ask him about all these things that I just said. I'm gonna ask him all these questions. So I asked him all the questions. He knew all the answers. So now I'm just like, look wherever you want. I don't care. You got a system down. I'm not gonna mess with it. And a math whiz to boot. His reading, I don't have to explain hardly anything to him with his reading. He's gonna be playing All the Small Things by Blink-182, and they have one of the most famous rock drummers plays in Blink-182, Travis Barker, and he's playing Travis Barker tune. So here's Jack. Big hand for Jack.
All the small things